Hi everyone, it's me, Sammy Joe. I'm just getting ready to throw the rest of my mushrooms in my dehydrator. I already have one here that's already full that I had going today. I'm going to empty this one because I need this one for tomorrow. I need it all washed up and everything because I'm going to do some apples. So I'm going to use my Excalibur. I already have one tray here done. I'm going to throw on the rest of these. So I wanted to tell you why I dehydrate mushrooms. In Canada here, where I live in Nova Scotia, a pack of mushrooms, just a small pack of mushrooms, can cost anywhere from $3 to $4. And you know, you only get a few of them in a pack. But I like to have mushrooms for pizzas, for spaghetti sauce, you know, making rice, whatever. So when I see them on sale, I actually buy a few packs of them, and then I bring them home and I dehydrate them. And they'll save, well, they don't last too long anyways because I use them, but they'll save for, I don't know, 6 months or so, which is a great thing. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing here. It's like, it's 11:36 and I should be going to bed, but I'm not. I got things on my mind. What do I have to do tomorrow? So I'm going to do this right quick because I don't want to drag this on and drag it on. So I just lay them. They can touch each other. Just don't have them, you know, sitting on top of each other, kind of thing. So and I'm actually, I have some that are already dried, I think, here. Yeah. So I'm going to show you what those look like after. And they don't look the prettiest, but mushrooms don't look that great anyway. They do when you first got them. But that's quite a few mushrooms I'm going to have here. And, oh, I didn't tell you, I only paid $1.12, I think, for them, which was a great price to me. So that's why I bought them. And that's what I do when I see things that are on sale that I use, and I can't grow it myself, then I'll actually pick them up. This here was, these were at a little farm vegetable stand kind of thing in the next community where I live. So it was a good deal. So I bought it. I'll tell you something, I'm not one to be fussing at stuff like this, or I just want to get it done. I got so much to do. I'm so behind in everything. I have a freezer full of, one of my freezers are full, I'm serious, with tomatoes that I have to stew and make a few other things. I have chicken bones galore that I have to make bone broth. My beets are still in my boxes out there, which is ridiculous, but I've just been busy. This is October 23rd, I think, and so far this month, well, I think between last month and this month, with all the storms, all the rainstorms and everything, our roof came off. Our water comes from a well here. Our pump downstairs busted, died. What else? Oh, and my fridge decided to croak last weekend. But I have a new one here. Well, a new one to me. Not a brand new one. But I'll tell you, it looks pretty good. And it works very well. Yeah. So, there's been a lot of things going on. My hubby's only home on the weekends, so that's when it has to get done. when the pump broke, I didn't have water for a week. So I had to lug water and, you know, boil water for dishes. It was just like, you know, living off grid, which I could do that no problem. But I'm getting a little old to be picking up 5-gallon buckets of water. Anyways, I'm going to put the front of my dehydrator back on. I still have one tray left in here. That's going to irritate the crap out of me because I could have filled it with something. And I'm going to push that aside. I'm just going to flick this on to about 130 Fahrenheit. And press the button. And I'm going to push it there, and I'm going to leave it there until I get up in the morning. But this, I want to empty this because I want to wash it up before I go to bed. And yes, I have a dishwasher, but I don't use it. I use it to store my mason jars. I just want to make sure this is good and dry. And I know it is, but you never know. I think I just put them in there a few hours ago. I wash my dishes by hand in the sink. And I store jars in here. Why do I do that? Because I hate the sound of dishwashers, if you can imagine that. So, this here, this dehydrator here, I've had this thing, oh my goodness, and I think at the time I paid like, I don't know, 30 bucks for it, probably 15 years now, and this is what they look like when they're done. So you can see, I should be raising my voice up because everybody's talking about my sound. I'm seriously considering buying a microphone. But, hey, you have to think, you know, it's almost 12 o'clock at night. But that's what they look like. And when you put them, when you add them to anything, the liquid or the moistness or whatever will rehydrate them. And they'll be good and moist, and you'll never know the difference. Or if you do, you're one picky person. And that's okay, you can pick all you like. And you can go pay $5 for a thing of mushrooms. On this here, I only have one of these. But this is I don't know, just a liner that helps things not fall through the little things here, like this. But I should, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab maybe a piece of paper towel, and I'll dump them on there. And then I'll just scoop them all in there. Like I told you, I don't like messing around with stuff like this. I just like to get it done. My cat Henry is going in and out of my cupboard there, because that's what she likes to do. So I'll put those in here. And yes, my hands are good and clean, and even if they weren't, my food, my mouth. But they really are. Oh, I'll tell you, it's going down to 1 degree tonight here, and I have the wood stove on. My goodness, it's so hot. I think that's why I'm not in bed. It's just really hot in this house. And when I had Buddy out earlier, I would leave the door open, but for a little while just to cool it down in here. But I could hear the coyotes outside, and I'm like, nah, I don't think. Not tonight. I don't mind leaving it open for a while when I don't hear any critters. But we have bears here. We've only ever had one bear up on this deck before. And that's because a bag of garbage was left out there. But we had a different dog. And as soon as the bear heard the dog, it took off. Thank God. Because I really wouldn't want to have to make a nice animal like that go meet the maker, but I would if it came down to me and him. So anyway, look at that. That there was six little like things of containers of mushrooms. And guess what? When those ones are done, they're not going to fit in all of that in that jar there. So there's one. Of course, it would have to be over here. Yeah, it's not going to fit, so I'm going to change up jars here because my pantry can only hold so much, and the only room down there now is for beets and my stewed tomatoes and whatever else I can conjure up. Yeah. Come on. Everything's just gonna go wrong. You know why? Because you guys are watching me. Well, no, really. It's just because it's me. If I wasn't screwing up something, I wouldn't be me. But that's okay. Look at that. I did it. Yay. So these here, that little vacuum seal thing that I showed you there in the last video, I'm going to use that on here after these ones are done and seal those. But for now, I'll just put that lid on it. Get them all. Every little bit counts. Oh, here we go. So I am going to wash up this little, my garbage is right here. You can't put the, you can wipe this off, but you can't put this in water. I'm going to unplug this one and put these over at the sink. So there's my jar of mushrooms. And in the morning, I don't like that one very much. Where do I? Well, I guess I got no choice. Okay, so there's my mushrooms. Those are done. But I want to show you how else you can dehydrate. Well, you can dehydrate just about anything. These here are apples. When you have a bag of apples and they start getting soft or whatever, before like apple seasons, I got lots of apples, trust me. But before they go bad, I'm not going to let them go bad. I don't care. So what I do is I cut them up really thin. I like the thin ones. My hubby, he'll eat any of them. But my dog, I just realized that my dog likes these here, but these are kind of thin for him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make thicker ones for him. So hopefully that's what I'll get done tomorrow. And these here, these are my green onions. This here was quite a few green onions, a big bunch of them that I grew. And so this is the tops to them. And there's some bottom parts in there. And so I dehydrated those. And I use these in soups and rice, whatever. Anything that you want to add a little bit of flavor to. And this here's onions that mushrooms that I did a while back. And that's all I have left. So I'll use these here ones up before I use these ones. And these, I found these in my pantry earlier today. And what they are is they are peas. You know the frozen peas that you get at the store? Well, I know that sometimes you can catch really, really good sales on stuff like that. And I can't grow enough peas, trust me. So, they end up, there's other little, I don't know what the hell that is, but it's something in there. But this is what they look like. And so these here, these were done in July 20, or 2020. I didn't even know that they were still there. So that's how things get lost. And I don't think I'm going to use these, but just for curiosity's sake, I thought, I think I'm going to rehydrate those. And this is what they look like, which is pretty impressive. They came back pretty plump. But these, because they are so old and they weren't vacuum sealed, these, they taste great, but there's a little bit of, I don't know, like a little hardness in the middle. But I add these to a lot of things, especially, you know, chicken soup or chicken pot pie or beef stew, whatever. Any stews, soups in the wintertime. So I just thought, you know, I think back then, I think a bag of peas were like $3.99 or something, and they had them on for $1.50, and I bought 10 bags of them. And I brought them home. I set them out. I just stuck them out, laid them on paper towels or a towel or something, and then I put them in the dehydrator. They were amazing. These are going in the garbage, but I promise you that's on my future list, because this year I grew a little bit of peas, but not very many. And there's one of the things that I really enjoy. I love. There's nothing better than being in the garden and eating peas and cherry tomatoes for your breakfast. It's lovely. So I'm going to chuck those ones because they're from 2020. But I will, in the future, be doing some more of those. So I think that's about all I want to tell you. Tomorrow morning, I'll be doing apples in there, trying to make some buddy treats for my Papa Dog. I just bought treats for him, and it cost $12.99 for a little container. Oh, that's so depressing. Anyways, I hope everyone is doing fine. I'm just having a hard time here. I think I'm tired. I've been going all day. So this is what I'm going to say. I'm just going to end this, and here comes Henry showing off. You want to say hello? This is my cat, and it's a girl, but her name is Henry, right? And she's got a bad attitude. She was beating Buddy up a little while ago. So anyway, she's stay down there. Oh, that's why I have a squirt bottle, and I've had her for about 8 years now, and she doesn't even like the look of this. She'll go out in the rain, but she's afraid of a squirt bottle. I don't like her up on my counter. So all of you, I hope you have a great night, wherever you are, night, day, whatever. You all take care of yourself. God bless you. If you want to be nice, you could give me a thumbs up. You could subscribe to my channel. You can leave me a comment, say hello, and go on out and make someone smile. You all take care, and God bless. Bye.